Okay, interesting. I can still pin messages in live chat. Can't do that on videos, so I could still, I guess, do level requests in the future. Hello, Xanax. Hello, NLK. NLK, can you check to make sure that you can still, like, pin comments? Could you maybe pin a Xanax comment? Just to see if it works. Maybe Xanax, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. Well, if I can still pin them, I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm gonna unpin and see if you can do that. But yeah, if you don't know, recently YouTube restricted advanced features from me. Didn't say why, just said I didn't have enough community history or yeah. Something like that. Channel history. I didn't have enough channel history, which I don't understand because I've been streaming. I haven't uploaded a video in 3 weeks, but I've been actively streaming on YouTube. Didn't know if you could do that beforehand. Can you still, like, delete comments? Like, could you delete my test comment? I don't understand either. It doesn't make any sense. It wants me to, in order to get it back, to send in a 6-second video of myself, of my face, or to send in a picture of my photo ID. Otherwise, it will take 2 months of constant engagement for me to get back my advanced features. Oh, that would make sense. Okay. So, I don't want to give YouTube my info. If of the 2 options, I would send my face, yes. But I've also read on Reddits and other places that people did send their face and sent their ID in, and it still restricted them from the advanced features. So this is really bad, mainly because I was planning on working on the video script for the second contest today. I'm hosting a second contest. I have it planned out. I'm in process of getting that working. I can't host a contest without being able to put the submission form in the description or a link to my Discord. I can't do that without the advanced features. So I can't make a contest video until I can put links in the description. Yeah, this is probably an AI moderation issue. I would agree, Moon Explorer, which I don't understand what AI struck down as improper. So, the good thing is I can still pin messages in live chat, which means I can still do level requests in future streams, which is something that I was very interested in seeing. But another thing is this VOD might not appear on my YouTube anymore. It just might, because it sounds like the embedding of live streams is also removed from advanced features. So all this we're talking about right now won't exist for public history viewing, which is something I always try to be, as an accessibility feature, I always try to keep my live streams up so that people can check back and see, huh, did my level get seen? I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. So in a future stream, I'm going to see if this one saves. Oh, links in pinned comment? I don't know if I can even type in links in chat. Let me type in, I have the link to Polar Plunge's video. Oh, that works, I think. Wow, it works in the live chat. But here's the thing, in a normal video, I can't pin anything. It's only in live chat. They said, what's up is YouTube removed my advanced features, so I'm seeing what I can actually do. Seems like live chat still works really well, which is nice, but I figured we'll do some star grinding today. I'm having a hard time even highlighting the message. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can pin it. I can pin it. I can pin links. Okay, we need a starting letter. Let's do a YO for YouTube, because that's currently what I'm hating. This is very much early 2.1. Early to mid 2.1. Very generic, especially of how popular it is. I would assume this is an early daily. And wow, that ramp is broken. Try holding into it. Okay, that works. You don't do anything, it bugs. Interesting. Also, how is the audio? Because I'm using my girlfriend's headphones because I forgot to bring my own. Oh, I thought there was an orb for some reason. Let me know how the audio is. Audio's fine. Voice is a little canned. As long as it doesn't sound robotic. Yeah, all these advanced feature stuff sucks. Oh, that's fun. So I still need to figure out, I'm still gonna try to make, because the other thing that I heard is that YouTube will also remove your video from algorithms if you don't have advanced features. Which, as you know, the first contest got the popularity it did from getting lucky in the algorithm. So that's concerning me. I might genuinely try to reach out to get it involved in the community events. Although it's not going to be a very long contest. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Yeah, the laser background is very common of these like dark glow design style levels. Well, eventually it became known as the generic style because it got overused so much. And it doesn't really represent anything. I'm not a huge fan of these, but as long as the gameplay's fine, I'm not too critical. Of course, this one, the gameplay's a little sketch, so. Nothing like out of line from the time, though. They like to hide spikes at the bottom of those rocket parts, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, I really like the unique 2.1 levels from the early time period. Not a huge fan of these personally, but we're gonna skip your brain on drugs because there's a couple elements that are not appropriate for all viewers, and seeing as YouTube's already under fire on me for some reason, we're not gonna deal with that today. The more refined 2.1 dark glow. This would probably be mid to late 2.1. Less reliance on the new 2.1 blocks in the designs. Very readable gameplay as well. Oh, and the occasional anime girl too. That's definitely something up there for that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. JF got demoted from Your Brain on Drugs getting raided. I'm not sure if that was exactly the reason, but they happened at the same time. Wow, that's actually close to early 2.1. That's crazy good for early 2.1. Wow. Yoinky Sploinky, okay. Name that Drain gave. Oh, dang it, I fell for the troll. I know a lot of people like the Nukes IIX levels. I've never quite understood the hype. A lot of the levels I played by them just seemed like a little bit lazy. This one's not one of those. This one actually looks pretty cool. Although it looks like I might need to practice it. I keep falling for all the trolls. Oh, that wasn't it either. Let's do a quick practice run. Why is my progress bar off? Just because I want it to be. Oh! Well, you're correct. I want at least my percentage. Sorry. I had it off because... Oh... I turned it off for an immersion. I was playing a level and I wanted to be immersed in it. So I turned off the progress bar. I don't remember what level. I think what I'm supposed to do is... Okay, I am supposed to go down there, just not hit the orb. Okay. I like when Nuke tries like this type of style where there's like some themed elements to it. Oh. That ending's kind of all weird. This level's interesting. I don't think it was epic worthy, personally, but I guess it depends what time period this was from. This was from like mid 2.1 totally, but the name convention seems to suggest late 2.1, which I think is a little bit more questionable. Dang, I messed that up again. It's certainly not a bad level at any stretch. Like, I don't mind it being epic. There. Okay, that's a problem. See, I would recommend moving the saw so that wouldn't happen. I guess maybe I wanted it to be a buffer. Yeah, I think they wanted it to be a buffer. Yeah, gameplay is pretty good. I'm just... the memory is strangling me there. I am worried about the ending, though. That quadruple speed change is not very Scully Hop friendly. I don't do well with fast levels. Ah, oh, knew it. Knew it. Knew it. No, it would have been featured for sure, at the very least. This is really well done for this style. Especially with how well it syncs to the music. This is certainly at least a solid feature. Also, you got to remember that back in 2.1, at least I think at this time in 2.1, gameplay was considered the most important factor in a level. So having solid gameplay like this certainly boosted some mods' opinions of it. Like, the sync at the beginning here is just insane. They're syncing to every single part of the song in different spots. And that's something a lot of people tend to forget to appreciate, yeah. Like, I've never seen someone sync this well to Boneyard. There we go. Yeah, I do remember Nuke's attitude being bad at one point. I'm pretty sure they improved it, but I could be wrong. Jizzle level, this is going to be very in our face for the time period. Yep. Jizzle is kind of like the, Jizzle is definitely ahead of their time in regards to how making their, like, modern effect levels. Like, every modern effect level in 2.2 is like this now. Pretty readable too. I'm guessing this was probably 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Okay. Deleting that. Don't like GXR. Yeah. Public service announcement. Do not use GXR songs if you can avoid it. Ah, yes, I remember this level. I used this song, so I was looking for other levels that used it too. And this is like the most popular level that uses this song. That one's pretty readable. Ooh. Heavy 109 inspiration. That does help with your 2.0 levels. Uh-oh. Okay. Pretty readable still. Okay, I don't know what to do there. What? You're star grinding faster. Good for you. I'm just doing this more as a test. I know there's faster ways to star grind, like the lists and stuff. You don't get a lot of diversity on the lists. I like this because I can see levels from various time periods. Okay, so that's just auto. Good. Okay, that transition. That's a transition. Oh, of course you throw in a dual ship. Okay. Robot at the end's a little unreadable. Good thing we practiced. Not too bad for a 2.0 level. Rick. 2.0 was definitely an interesting time. What I should do is do a stream where I'm playing the rest of the gauntlets. I've really fallen behind in completing those. Okay, that transition's actually not great. Hey there, Fireblaze Blast. I don't know if I've beaten your 7-star yet. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, they died there. Dang it, the dual ship, man. That's throwing... Duels still just mess with my head a little bit. Wait, this level is I can read it very easily. I don't know what that means. Are you saying this level is easy? Because I think it's a lot harder than you're giving it credit for. Like, the dual ship transition is not good. Messed up the UFO timings there. Dang, this one's just slaying me and it shouldn't be. Just get past that dual ship, I think I'll be set. Once again, the gameplay is not bad in this for the time period. But in like a retrospect, playing it in a time period where the gameplay is a lot more standardized, it's not amazing. Okay, did the dual ship. There we go, got it. That was for 4 stars, man. Alright, you're light. G1E. Thank you. Ooh, player color level. Always a welcome sight. I will say my player colors look terrible together in player color levels. At least usually. Well, that's not fun, okay. Whoa, this is... I don't know why my screen started getting all laggy there. Oh, yeah. Player color level is not great. The colors it normally is. Yeah, my game's lagging. What the hell? Yoru, Yanhasu. For Yanhasu level, this is quite decent. It has like its own identity. Not sure how I feel about that beginning being at the end too, but yeah, that was really good. No, all the parts are pretty good, and they're like unique. Yeah, a lot of Yanhasu levels tend to like feel like rip-offs of other levels. So when they make a unique one, it's always nice to see. Speaking about unique, man, this one looks really cool. I like this a lot. Wow. Okay, don't like that. That swing is really hard to see where you're supposed to go. Oh my goodness, that's so hard to see where I'm supposed to be going. Doesn't help that I'm the worst at the swing copter. I do wonder if anyone's complaining about that swing part. That does feel like a really hard swing for a hard level. I'm not handing out mod to anybody in particular right now. I mean, as a mod, you're pretty much just removing. I really only need a mod when it is a level request stream as well. Because you basically spend your entire time removing IDs from chat. Not a thrilling job. Okay, finally did that correctly. It's probably a normal swing part too. It's just because I'm not very good at it. Yeah, I have a job. I'm a substitute teacher. And currently, school is out for a February break. School starts tomorrow for people. I don't have anything to do today. That's why I'm streaming. The 2.0 level seems quite well made, so I'm gonna guess it's probably later 2.0. This gameplay is really good for a 2.0 level. Whoa, okay, and then it suddenly got really bad. No, this deck was fire, actually. I quite like this deco style. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's really something that's just from 2.0. So it's a little nostalgic for me, you know? This one's especially really well made. Not a fan of the fast transition that's coming up. I do play 2.2 levels. I'm Stargrinding the most popular levels that start with YO that I haven't beaten yet. I play all kinds of levels. It just so happens that there's not too many 2.2 levels that start with YO. I just finished playing one though. The Jelly level I played by Foofy was a 2.2 level. So I'm not sure why you're asking me why I don't play 2.2 levels, because I do. I also usually make it a habit to play the recent raids, because I like keeping up to what the standards are. I also think there's a lot of old levels that deserve to have some attention, you know? as well as some that we can bring attention to that and be like, yeah, this wasn't very good. Very good. Okay. I'm going to hop into practice mode because that duel is concerning me. This level's really good, y'all. I don't know why you're criticizing it. This level is amazing for its time. I'm not giving people mod right now. I don't know why you'd want mod either. You just delete chats that are not supposed to be in chat. Asking to be a mod is a sure way to not get it. I give mod to those that I trust. Yeah, I'm in practice mode. I forgot about that. This part feels really buggy. Yeah, this is really buggy. Holy, why did they add this? Hey, Falling Pie. Hey, Plasma. I'm just playing levels that start with YO. That ending, I think, single-handedly ruined this level. Wow, that is obnoxiously difficult. We'll give this a few more attempts, but that ending is just horrible. And that was a big issue of 2.0, is balancing was everywhere. Dang. How do you get that coin, I wonder? I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, I'm at least a lot more comfortable knowing that I can still do level requests in the future by pinning a comment with the forum link, but I'm still concerned about hosting contests. I know someone suggested that I do a QR code, but I'm worried that a lot of people won't be able to scan that. The other option would be hosting it strictly in the Discord server. I could also try maybe making a YouTube post and seeing if I can leave it in there, because I need to be able to have people submit it in the form. You're joking. Okay. I've not contacted YouTube support yet, mainly because there wasn't any way to contact it in the message they gave me. There wasn't any, if you think this is incorrect, contact support. It was, this has happened and this is what, and this is how you get it back. I don't know why I've been stricken down, nor does it give me a link to contact support about. I probably should contact them though, at least to voice my frustration about this. I just hate making calls. Man. Do I personally know mods? Is in real life? No. I mean, I know NLK in real life, if you're talking about YouTube mods. If you're talking about GD mods, I don't know any of them in real life. Yeah, it's looking like... it's on the hardest hards list. We're gonna skip it, unfortunately. 86% death and I can't get back, so. See ya, the moon, thank you for joining. Alright, let's try this. I'm not taking requests right now. This stream's purely to see if I could make pin comments in live feed. And see if all y'all can find my stream. As well as to see if it actually saves it to my live feed. Wow, this level's really in your face as well. Might be a good idea to switch to doing something else. Some of these levels remaining are all that fun. Yeah, I'm like experiencing such horrible frame drops, and I don't know why. Well, I think I know why, but yeah, I looked at the Reddit community falling pie. All of them are talking about how awful AI's YouTube stuff algorithm is, and that they had a channel that was super successful and had to take it all down. Reddit is looking extremely bleak. They say even if they did the features that YouTube promised would put their stuff back, it never actually put it back. All their video recommendations stopped going into the algorithm. Reddit was not helpful. In fact, it showed a lot of light into how bad the situation can be. There's also a bunch of Reddit people saying there's no way to seek support. I'm not sure how much I would agree with them on that. I'll see if I can get support regarding this problem, but I'm frame dropping so bad right now. I don't know why. I think it's probably due to the Wi-Fi I'm in right now. I'm at my girlfriend's place, which has a lot worse Wi-Fi than my place. Especially around this time of the day. Either that or this level's horribly unoptimized. Yeah, I can't play this level right now. Yeah, my whole game is just lagging. Hold on, I'm gonna restart. Wow. That was so laggy. Hold on, let me open it back up and see if that's any better. Oh, this is a lot smoother. Okay. I'm gonna take this opportunity. Let's maybe play some gauntlets, because I'm still... Even this is lagging. What the hell? I'm not playing levels right now. Alright, this is the level I left off on in the Forest Gauntlet, because this level sucks. This level is really bad. And it makes sense why. This was made in 24 hours by a bunch of random people. So the gameplay's kind of all over the place depending on the part. This part's fine. This part seems to be alright. Then again, I might have also just have a bad experience I'm basing it off of. Let's see if my experience is any better here. A little hard to see where to go in this section. I remember this part being really hard to see the gameplay in. Yeah, I think I was probably overreacting earlier regarding the difficulty of this. Wow, that part's hard. What? That's so much more involved than the other parts. Wow. Not too bad, though. Yeah, I was definitely overreacting earlier. But we'll try this. Actually, I wonder if... Can I switch the... I can't switch the title of the stream. Because we're on gauntlets now. So... Because I have a lot of gauntlets to complete. I do like a lot of the parts in this level. Dang, couldn't see that. Has anyone in chat beaten the Forest Gauntlet? Check chat. You have not beaten it. The gameplay's not necessarily bad, I just think it's poorly playtested and poorly balanced, because again, it was built in 24 hours. This whole level was. Impressive level that definitely deserved a rate. I do think there was probably better choices for the Forest Gauntlet, though. That's unfair. I hit that orb pretty squarely on. This is Belize part? Wow. This is BPI. Yeah, for the time this was made, this is actually really cool. Such a shame they decided to put it in a gauntlet, which makes it required for progression. To those who haven't heard my maybe unpopular take on how gauntlets should have worked, I believe levels 1 and 5 should have been required, but 2, 3, and 4 should have had 2 options for each level. So not only do you get more levels in the gauntlet, but you also have some choices. So if there's a level that really doesn't fit your skill set, you can play a different level that might fit it a little bit better. And kind of make your own path in completion of the gauntlet. That's my 2 cents. I think that would have been a lot better. Because not only are you getting more winners from the gauntlet contests, but you're also having more freedom for the players to like make their own path in the gauntlet, essentially. And find levels that fit more into what their personal skill set is. Bug slope. Slope bug. In fact, that could be a fun stream, is finding additional levels for the gauntlets. I feel like especially the earlier gauntlets kind of got skipped from some of the good levels of the time period. Like, I know Generation Retro has its lovers and haters, but I'm on the firm camp that Generation Retro should not have been in the gauntlet. Because it has nothing to do with poison. Other than its color. Like, there is a much better choice for the gauntlet that already existed, called Poison by Radiation version 2. It would have been the perfect boss level. Like, it even felt like a boss level. But Wrapped-Up didn't even bother searching the gauntlet's name for levels. Again, I just died to the slope being very buggy. Okay. I'm gonna practice this again, because this level's so annoying. The visuals take away from where the gameplay is. It doesn't necessarily have gameplay problems, it has readability problems. Like, the gameplay plays just fine, it's just reading it is really hard. Yeah, for like a video like that, the requirements would be like, it's gotta be around the same difficulty as the level that it's gonna be paired with in the gauntlet. It's also gotta come from the time period, and has to either be featured or feature worthy from the time period. Because all gauntlet levels have to be at least featured to be included. See, these floating things are obstacles on the bottom, but solid platforms on the top. Which makes reading the gameplay in that really, really hard. That orb comes out of nowhere. Okay. I find it absurd whoever made that section, because that's so many inputs compared to everything else. It's not bad gameplay, it's just unsight readable gameplay. I agree with Falling Pie. The gameplay is fine, albeit a little unbalanced. Also, I wouldn't say they really matched the music that well. It was like, to me, they were told, we're making a nature-based level. I mean, some people did an awesome job. I think this part does an awesome job representing the calmness of the music. This part as well. This not so much. I don't know. I think that could go either way. Okay, we gotta remember that orb. We did. Okay. Okay. Alright, I might do it here. Got it. Oh, thank goodness it was 9. Made it under 48 hours total. Each finished the respective part in 24 hours of starting, therefore 24. Again, I don't think it's bad gameplay. I think it's just poorly play-tested gameplay. I think if there was more love put into the balancing and playtesting, it would have gone a lot better. Anyway, what pedal patch? A demon. Oh, we get to see Scullyup's demon skills here. There's not many of. There's not much. I still have yet to get to 500 demons. I think I'm at 475 or something. Let's do a quick practice run, see how difficult this is. Okay, well. Okay, that has an X on it. I should have read that. Okay, I went below the block. Interesting. Okay, not too hard. Need to get the spider timings right. I actually like how this level works with its song. Okay, that is a hold rocket. No, it's not. It's controlled hold. Okay, that's actually really doable. Yeah, song rep's awesome. This is a great choice for this gauntlet. I don't know what the last level is. The last level Midnight Lily by Whirl? I have no idea what the last level is. I guess we'll find out. We can beat this. Oh, there's an orb in the cube portal. I didn't even realize that. This feels maybe even a bit too easy for Demon. I mean, I might regret that later, but... Dang it. 77, okay. We got this. What? What? Okay, so somehow my mouse tapped outside the screen at that one particular moment, even though I have the feature enabled to not do that. What? That's a bit annoying. It actually tabbed out of my entire game. Like, I tried to press escape there and it wouldn't work until I clicked back in the window. I don't know why that happens. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that was really easy. That's a really easy demon. Wow. Alright, that means Astrolith. I totally forgot this was in this gauntlet. Okay. Fun fact about Astrolith, I thought it was impossible immobile for the longest time. And here's why. So I'd be playing this level, right? Playing this and I'd be like, what? What do I do here? And then I'd keep dying here being like, what am I? Then I realized it turns you into a swigcopter, which is not clear at all. Okay, I'm getting a feel for this. I appreciate this level because it's not like in your face for most of it. This part is. It's also, this is auto. Oh, this part's not readable. Okay. It is the first classic mythic. Let's see if I can get this done. That ending not being entirely readable is having me a little concerned, but... What? There we go. Nice transition, buddy. This first part makes so much more sense once I figured out that it turns into a swigcopter. Okay. Yeah, I looked at them. I streamed to my Discord looking at the nominees. I still need to look at some more of them. This is something that's on my radar here. I just wanted to make sure that streaming worked. That YouTube didn't take that away from me as well. I always think I gotta tap sooner than when it wants me to. Yeah. Let me tell you this right now. My computer did the thing where it tapped out again. I don't know why. The intermediate classic category this time is horribly stacked. Like, all 8 are mythics. And literally like 4 of them I cannot decide. There's one that I know I'm not voting for in that category. That gets completely out of the question for me. But man, the rest are... It's really hard to determine. That category is way too stacked. What? You can go beneath the platform? Apparently that's for a coin. For part of a coin. Might have to get this on another practice run. Something I appreciate about this level is that it was able to convey the gameplay without needing to use tap indicators in a themed setting. You know how hard that is? That really shows their professionalism. Although that one part just keeps slaughtering me right now. I understand why people didn't like this being the first classic mythic, but at the same time, it conveys a lot without relying on heavy pulsing, which I really appreciate. Or tap indicators. Like, if you're able to avoid both of those, you know a lot of love went into the design of both the gameplay and the decoration. Oh, you gotta really hit that black orb early. See, that part, I think, needed tap indicators. That part's really hard to see what's going on. Dang, I missed that. Yeah, and for most of these parts, they did a really good job deciphering that. Like, I know that rock's gonna kill me because they look like spikes. But that one part that I keep dying to, those 2 parts, they didn't do a very good job with that. Like, that part, obvious what kills you. This part, it's pretty obvious what's gonna kill you. I'm gonna do another practice run just because those middle sections are just really slaying me right now. That part's easy to determine what kills you, and this part's a lot harder. I don't like camera controls like this. Then this huge auto cutscene. This part. Really hard to see what kills you. Really hard to see where you can land, and it happens after a giant cutscene in the level. Whoever designed that last part needed to add tap indicators. I think I more or less understand what to do at the end there, though. Okay, it's just a matter of putting it all together without messing up. I don't know anything about myself and say I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. Dang it, that worked every other time. What do you mean? That killed me. That's fine. Yeah, this one does not add any indicators, but in a lot of the sections it's not needed, which I do appreciate. Like this section, you don't need the indicators. This section, you don't need indicators. This section, you don't need indicators. This section would have been fine to have them, but you can understand it well enough. This part doesn't need indicators. Some of the later ones, they absolutely do. Like this one could use one because that stone doesn't look like a solid object. But I don't like tap indicators when they're not needed. And I'm happy that a lot of these parts didn't add them. Like this part doesn't need a tap indicator, it would just be obnoxious. Ah, forgot I need to hit those orbs. Almost there. I'll have Forest Gauntlet done. What? What? I let go and I can't hit the orb? What? How does that make any sense? What happened there? I don't understand why I died. So yeah, no, okay, thank you for joining. I don't even know if that's the fault of the people in the level, though. Like, that just literally just might be the game's fault. See, that should have been the attempt. Man. it wouldn't let me tap because I hit the slope incorrectly. I hate that. I hate that that's a feature. You hit slopes at a certain point, it'll just act like, oh, you're in the air, you're not actually on a physical landing strip. Hey, Nitro. So what happened there is they added enough, like, blocks that weren't on a smooth surface that it kind of acted like I was stair-stepping upwards or downwards, which prevented me from actually jumping. That's really annoying. That was also something I had to be really, really cautious of when I was making fluorescent forests. As at some points it wouldn't let you jump because of the way how this game handles interpreting what the cube is doing. Yay! Okay, we got a giant cutscene. No, it was sufficiently playtested. I'm working on GJJ7 as well. No! Frick, I jumped onto the pad. Oh. I am working on GJJ7 and it is really slow going. It's one of those levels where I'm not even sure if it's... Because I feel like I now have a quality that I have to stand by. And that is really making it hard to work on that project. I definitely think this level was sufficiently playtested. A lot of the problems I'm running into are just sheer dumb luck that a lot of people probably would have just brushed by. And a lot of this stuff is hard for playtesters to catch. A lot of playtesters aren't all that thorough. They're more of looking for visual errors and making sure that it's something that they can learn and beat without much trouble. Yeah, no, I am working on GJJ7. I'm also working on a Winners collab and feedback and nominee watching. Which I'll probably be doing more of some of those things after I finish streaming. Got a lot on my plate when it comes to this game right now. Frick. Thank you, Nitro. It's just, I'm struggling to meet my own standards. The theme for GJJ7 is so difficult. for me to like properly articulate. A lot of parts I'm just working on. I'm not revealing the theme. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could explain it. Wow, that was a giant lag spike. I think explaining it would also leak the song, because it's the only way I can explain it. Didn't hold up high enough. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it at my own pace. Oh, that's another thing. I have a contest planned that I was going to work on the video script for today. Unfortunately, yesterday, YouTube blocked my advanced features. One of the advanced features is the ability to put links into your description. And those who've been around the server have already heard me stressing about this, because how am I supposed to put in a submission form if I can't put in a link? And what can I do to get my advanced features back? Share my ID, have YouTube take a 6-second photo of me, or wait 2 months of doing constant video uploads. And guess who doesn't have that kind of time? Yeah, YouTube really just screwed me there. Okay, don't jump over the pad this time. The difficulty is easy demon. Last level in the series, it's a demon. Okay, I think I did it. Ooh, Forest Gauntlet is done. That's an easy demon. Wow, I got really unlucky with that one. Alright, what did I win? Oh, a pretty ball that I'm not going to use. Alright, it's 1 o'clock. As much as I want to play another Gauntlet, I think I'm going to have to wrap up stream so I can get some of my other stuff done. So, thank you for those who joined. This is more of a test to make sure I could still do certain things that I needed to do, which proved to be the case, yes. So, have a good rest of your day, everybody.